What's up, guys? Sexy and lovers. Welcome back to Pillow Talk. Let's talk about it. You know, I'm your favorite bestie with the mic, Destiny Shanee. Today, tonight, right now, in the studio, we have someone that I've talked about. I've used his music all the time. I know y'all have seen him on my lives, y'all have seen him on my Facebook, y'all have seen him on my Instagram. Azariyah Slimm, what's going on?
What's up?
How you doing?
Good.
I finally got you on Pillow Talk. Finally. It's been forever. We've talked about this forever. He's been one of the other guys that knows that I've been trying to do this for a long ass time. And I finally did it. So your YouTube channel is up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's where I went and got the music from. That we gonna play today, because you gotta give me two songs. Okay. 2 songs, but not yet though. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So you grew up streaming sound, writing beats, making music, shaping yourself as the artist that you are today, of course, as the man that you are today.
Absolutely.
Right. Take us back to your childhood. What was that like growing up? Like, what was your neighborhood? What town did you grow up in? Like, what was your weekends like for you as a kid?
Well, growing up, come from a big family. Pretty much lived everywhere in Dallas. Music always been kind of a part of my upbringing. Well, I would say this: public speaking, just rhetorics or whatever. My grandfather was a pastor.
Right, that's right.
Stuff like that. I used to sit at the top of the stairs and preach sermons.
Listen to
when
him.
I was like 4 years old. Having the little drum sets, little toy guitars, all that.
That's
so just always been around. Just music. My stepfather used to sing in the choir. I have a aunt who can sing the walls off this building right now.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
My mom used to freestyle.
What?
So yeah, I just come from a musical background.
It is all in your DNA.
Yes,
music.
DNA. Most definitely.
And then of course rooted in a church.
Yeah.
That's when music is rooted in the church. It's from your soul.
Yeah. Right.
It's you're meant to do this. Right. You can go somewhere else 400 times and you coming right back to that music that you got rooted, uprooted in the soul from church. That's cool. Who was your biggest influences? And not just artists, but just growing up. People around you.
Musically, really, I guess my family, my brothers, my cousins, of course, like other famous artists like the Pimp C's, Too Shorts, Skinny Pimp, Fat Pat, just that Texas sound, that Memphis sound. Got a lot of roots in Louisiana.
Okay. Yep. Definitely.
I'm a student of music, so I listen to Miles Davis. I listen to Celine Dion. I listen to soft rock music.
Yep.
If it sounds good, I'm gonna listen to it.
I agree. I do. I listen to all kind of music. Classical symphonies that clears my mind. Lets me see like things in order instead of jumbled up. So my kids come in, they're going, "Oh yeah, don't." She's listening to that stuff. That's what they call it. She's listening to that stuff again.
That's real music.
And I'm like, what do you mean that's
orchestrated music, right?
I'm like, that's like the best music out there.
Right.
So you can't tell no 20-year-old anything about music because they think NBA YoungBoy and that other one. What's that other crazy one that just came out of jail? Blueface.
Oh yeah.
Something like you see. I don't even know their names. Yeah. That sells out stadiums.
Right.
That has these young people thinking like they hung the moon, like they're Michael Jackson. That's the one he thinks he is, right? Michael Jackson. And being young boy thing.
Music is transcendence. Mm-hmm. So, and it's subjective. So, the same way one person might feel about Michael Jackson, this other person feel that same way about Prince.
It's true.
And
That's true.
and so in today's age, that's who they have. They have the NBA young boys, the Lil Durks, the King Von.
Yeah,
that's what
King
they
Von,
have. That's what they have.
You're right.
So just like our generation, the generation before us, they called our music noise. You know, they called our music trash. And
Yeah, they did.
before
Yeah.
then, when I remember when they talk about like when James Brown and them they first came out with their music.
Yes.
You know,
secular,
yeah, they was
worldly.
called the devil music. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes, it
At
was.
that time, so
It was.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
listen back. What would they say about what is her name? What is her name? Sexy Red. What would they say about
man,
Sexy
she
Red back in the
probably
day?
the devil incarnate.
She would have been hung by now, right?
Right.
Witches.
Oh
Witch
yeah, oh yeah, witchcraft.
I let my youngins listen to my music, and they just be like, "Girl," I let them listen to Little Kim. Because I said, "You guys got your Sexy Red. Let me tell you what our Sexy Red was."
Right.
So I let them listen to Little Kim. And of course, my youngins are in their 20s. And they think that is bad.
Yeah.
They're like, "What do you mean? How many licks?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? She's not saying it. At least she's not saying bow, bow, bow. That's my booty meat shaking." You know? So yeah, those I do listen to their music. I do. I have to admit I do have it on some of my
I do
tracks.
too. I do too. I do too. Hey, I'm not ashamed. I love it because I love it all. I'm not just a rapper. I'm an artist, so I appreciate anything that's I guess anything that's added to the library of music that we
Correct.
have that's available
Yeah.
to us. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Whether
yeah.
I like it, I might not
Right,
like how it
right,
sounds, but I
right.
respect it because I'm I guess I'm a fellow laborer.
Right, you
And-
got
and-
out there and showed your
Right,
artistry.
so it's like I respect it. You know what I'm saying? I
Right,
might not
right.
like it, but it ain't for me to like.
Correct, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
We
It's
had
for
that
whoever
talk.
like it, that's who it's for to like. You know?
We had
So
that talk the other day. It's not
that's what it's
for
about.
us. It's for all of them because they
Right.
sell out arenas just by herself, just by himself. So
Right, exactly.
I think that's pretty cool. I like that part of it. I like the business aspect of it. The part of you selling yourself and getting people to say, "Oh, I'm gonna buy your $100 ticket and sit in the front row every
Right.
time you come to my city."
Right.
So I think that's the beauty of it for me.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So you think your upbringing like really molded your mindset, or did you think more of the world, more of New York, more of, like you said, Louisiana, you got Texas? What really molded you to be the artist today? Did you know this is your path, that this is the music you wanted to go?
Yeah,
Or did you
I
did?
almost did. My subject matter has never changed. Even when I first started rapping, I rapped about the same stuff I talk about today. You know, just at the skill level changed, the articulation changed. You know, just as you get older, you get wiser, you gain more experiences. But foundationally, it never changed because that's what I was subjected to. You know what I'm saying? I listened to my pops. He listened to UGK. He listened to Tupac. You know, he listened to Master P. He listened, you get what I'm saying? That's what I was hearing as a child. So
The
and
greats.
that's the culture, right? That's just the culture that I was attracted to. The cars, the slang, you know, the way you dressed, you know, all that. That's what was always around me. So I didn't listen to Jay-Z. I didn't grow up listening to
Really? Okay.
like East Coast rap. I didn't
Okay.
start listening to that until I was able to choose what I
For
like
yourself,
and what I
okay,
didn't like.
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So by that time, I had already
Right.
been molded. I had
Right,
already,
right, okay.
So all that's secondary to me. You know, so you ask me who the greatest rapper ever, it's gonna be somebody from Texas.
Correct, exactly.
However,
Right.
however I'm feeling
Right.
at that time, it might change. It might
Right.
one day it might be Zero, one day it might be Pimp C, one day
Right.
you know,
Yeah,
it just,
yeah.
but one day it might be my brother, one day it might be my cousin froze on it. You know, it just, you know, it
Right.
just, but
Tell everybody who your brother is.
Mo
Okay, Mo
Inc.
Inc.
Mo Inc. Yeah.
Yes, long live Mo Inc. That's me. I grew up West East Coast, so my first music was East Coast. Then I moved down to the South. So what I did was they wasn't listening to anything down here, and mind you, I'm in the 5th, 6th grade.
Yeah.
They wasn't listening to anything like that down here. So I was like, oh, I brought it to them, and of course, like any little kid, I was like, oh, let me wrap this for y'all. And they were like, that's not yours. I had one little Hispanic friend. She was like, girl, I'm from Cali. You better say it out of hush. And I was like, come on, we can say this is our group. So we did. We rapped for everybody, but we was rapping East Coast. It was, but we didn't know that. We was kids. It was, but we never said it was ours. We were just rapping. Everybody was like, oh, y'all can rap. And we were like, yeah, we can rap. She was like, can you rap? I was like, not a lick of rapping. Right. So we used to just have so much fun in the, I grew up in a apartment building. So, I was the kid, the generation where we played outside till the lights came on. And then when the lights came on, guess what? We just moved it closer to the house. That was my family. My family was like, I don't care how long you stay outside Friday, Saturday, but you're here. So that was my introduction to Texas music. God bless you.
I hope they didn't get on the mic. My bad.
You're good. That was my introduction to Texas music. Let me listen to this. And that was Corpus Christi is when I first started listening to Texas music. And it started with Selena.
With Selena? Hey, yes. Selena, damn.
Yes, she did. Selena. Oh, I know all those little dances and so. Oh, God, yes. That's where I got my first taste of Texas music.
Yeah, that's dope.
In Corpus Christi.
That's dope.
So it was dope. It was interesting. It was different. I dressed different. I dressed New York. I dressed Phoenix, Arizona. So people were like, kind of look weird. I was like, what you mean? Baggy clothes, Timbs, what you mean? I'm tight. They were like, yeah, you're a girl, though. I was like, I know. Yeah. You see the earrings? They were like, yeah, so.
But that's coming back now. Like the girls are starting to dress in baggy clothes now. I'm starting to see that now. But
and it has to be the right baggy, right. Tight on the hips and baggy else everywhere. That 90s, it is. That 90s, absolutely, that's what it is. The 90s style. Yeah. Mm-hmm. As long as they don't.
That's the era they get slept on. I feel like
it is.
The 90s had the best shoes, the best variety of styles and clothes that was available to you.
It did. Hairstyles. Right. Think all the hairstyles for men and women that we went through in the 90s. Right. On XM radio, that's what I listened to, the 90s. Yeah. The kids hate it. They're like, can we listen to something else? No. It's my car. I'm driving. But the 90s, I totally agree. It is definitely slept on. Yeah. See, we need to bring that back, Squeeze. The 90s. 90s style, 90s music. Walk us through your first studio or, home studio experience. What gear? What space? Like, what was your mood? Was you excited? Was you ready? Was you nervous?
First time, this is a great story. So the first time I ever actually went inside like an actual studio and recorded like with the board, the mixing board, the actual vocal booth, all that. And I think I want to say I was probably like 18 years old. My brother Malik, he called me one day, hey man, you want to go to the studio? I'm like, hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? So he like, okay, I'm gonna pick you up. So, my god brother, I called him. I know he gonna be mad if I go. We ain't never been. If I go by myself, he gonna be mad. Right. So he didn't see the hill. We lived in the cliff off Wheatland. The studio was in DeSoto. So nobody wanted to bring him to us. He was in Cedar Hill. Mm-hmm. So we decided, hey, I'm gonna walk halfway, you walk halfway. So I walked from Wheatland. I can't remember. I think we met up around probably like Cocker Hill, Daniel area right there, 67. Oof. So his walk was a little bit longer than mine, but he walked from Beltline 1382.
Oh, yes, I know where that is.
We met halfway, walked back to my house. About an hour later, my brother pulled up with his CEO, took us to the studio. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Determination.
We was in there all night. We was in there we probably did like 6 songs. That was our first time going, but we was in there till probably 5 in the morning.
That's what's
got in trouble. T. John, where you at? Where y'all at? We'll call him my brother, cussing my brother. Where you got him? Where you got him at? You know what I'm saying? But that was my first studio experience, you know what I'm saying? And I had to sweat for that, you know what I'm talking about?
That was dope. Yeah, you did. You really sweated for that. Both of y'all.
Charlie horses out.
Yeah, man. I bet you didn't want to. I'm not walking nowhere else for a couple of days.
Yeah. But we was young though, so we weren't too tough.
That's
my first studio experience, bro.
And you just knew right then and there, this is where I need to be. This is where I belong.
Oh yeah, that's all I did. like my high school years, I ain't do working class. I wrote rhymes.
Really?
That's
Okay,
what we
okay,
did. We
okay.
wrote rhymes.
Was you at the music table?
Nah,
Oh, y'all.
nah. Oh, you talking
At
about
lunch
everybody
break. Yeah,
freestyle? I mean,
lunch.
everybody
Yeah,
was
yeah,
freestyling.
yeah,
Then
yeah,
every
yeah.
table was a music
Yeah.
table.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Texas, you know what I'm saying? We gonna beat on that table, and I done came down and broke them boys off 1,000 times. You know what I'm saying? But
That's what's up.
but that's basically what I did all day. You know, I just wrote rhymes. We had tab. I still got my tablets. I got a backpack full of tablets.
Oh,
Every
that's what's
page
up.
filled up. You know, we
Oh,
didn't know nothing about
yeah.
bars, so we going line for line. Might turn the page over and keep writing. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
what's up. So how often do you look back at that?
those rhymes, I don't
The
look.
books and stuff.
Probably every so often. I don't never look for it. Just when I run across it, might be moving stuff around in the crib or something.
Right.
Run across the bag.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Go through there and read some of that stuff.
That's
you know
what's
what I'm
up.
saying?
So you can see your growth
My growth.
from what you write today, and
Yeah, I can just see. I rap about what I see. You know, I might embellish, but it's something that I seen. You know, so it's like memory lane. You know, when I'm reading the raps, because I was talking about whatever was going on at the time. You know what I'm saying?
and that's what your music is like. It's taking you down memory lane.
Right. Right.
I like that. Okay.
Appreciate
So you're known for raw, homegrown, with strong, like you said, Texas, Louisiana influence.
Yeah.
What does that blend mean to you?
It's just my experience. It's just life. It's just life. That's how I look at life. That's how I see life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how I can't really. I don't know no other way to explain it. Really, you know.
This is the life you live.
It's just the life I live. You know.
You got all the other rappers out here talking about their life, which is the guns, and you have the other side of it. You have the soft side. You have the side that's just. You have the love side.
Yeah. Because I ain't out here. I ain't no gunslinger.
Right.
I'm a player. I ain't no gunslinger. Don't get me wrong. Players get gangster too. But I gotta get gangster.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't be gangster. You know what I'm saying? I get gangster when it get gangster for me. But yeah, that's so I can't I wouldn't feel right to I can't talk about that how another man could. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't nobody I ain't got no ops.
Right. Ain't nobody
mad at me like that. You know what I'm saying? Only people mad at me is me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't around niggas enough for niggas to be mad at me. You know what I'm saying? So
that's true. So did you adopt the no pen, no pad also?
Oh yeah, I don't write nothing.
You don't write? Okay. See, I didn't know that. I didn't know if that was just squeeze. I didn't know if it was all I didn't know any of that.
So it's a difference though, right?
Okay.
So because I as an artist, I could never allow what I do and what he do cross measures, because what he do is special. Like what T Squeeze do is special because that's what he do. Right. I can't. So what I do is not no pen, no pad. I just don't write.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Right. I do.
Squeeze is completely off the dome.
Yeah, I'd be trying with him.
He completely. No, I'm saying with his flow, his style, the way he constructs his canvas. You get what I'm saying? It's a different way than I construct mine. So what he do is special. So what I do, I'm not freestyling. I'm just not right. Right. So I'm listening to the music. I'm thinking about the story. I'm thinking about how I want to articulate and line it up. So I'm writing. I'm just not physically writing.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right. You're drawing your picture in your head.
Right. So what he do, I can't really. I'm not that good at that. Just off the dome. I got too much shit up here.
I know. Yeah. I know he can't.
I got too much shit up there. You know what I'm saying? I got way too much shit in my head to be able to just pull them words together like that. It was
on a cipher.
But it wasn't a freestyle cipher.
Oh,
you
really?
know?
Okay.
It was just niggas getting together.
Okay.
So they call it a cipher. Okay. You know, we from the different age. A cipher is a cipher.
Yes. Yeah. So I was like, wait, you did that before.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So which track or moment best shows the shift from, hey, I'm serious. I'm a serious artist mode. You got to take me seriously now. Don't take me as back in the, at home doing this. Nah, I'm not that person no more. I've elevated.
You say the track?
Yeah. Even if somebody told you, said, "Oh man, I see the difference." Okay, your elevation. Even if somebody came and told you that.
I guess it would be like, I would say Cartier tears. Not
Okay.
tears behind Cartier snaps. Tears
Okay.
behind Cartier.
Okay.
I think it just showed my depth. You know what I'm saying, as far as content of the subject matter. You know what I'm saying. It ain't this player shit. It gives my, what you want to say, my theme of sus. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
I feel like that's it.
I love that song.
St. Jackers in my rear. Didn't face my deepest fears. And we just buried Eula. Harder to see a future. Do salty tears behind these Cardi years. I swear for God, this been my hardest year. This Henny snuck up on me. Don't think that I should steal. Lord, if you hear a player's prayers, please come take the wheel. As I wipe my salty tears behind these Cardi years. First Uncle Danny, then my granny fuck. Then seen death like 1,000 times and still.
Major challenges when you're crafting your sound. How did you handle them?
Just
Did you have any?
Yeah, most I still get them. You know, it just staying at it. You know, shooting up shots in the gym, just staying at it. Whatever it is, I feel like I'm slacking on. I'ma lock in on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To the point where I ain't gotta perfect it, but to the point where I can do it comfortably.
Right.
Without really trying. Once I can do it without trying to do it, I move on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I always talk to my kinfolk about, you know, that pocket, having that pocket. Once you understand a pocket, and when I talk about a pocket, we're talking about like you got the 4 bar. So that pocket is how you get from bar to bar, the rhythm you take. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Once I understood that, I started looking at music in that way. You know what I'm saying? It became easy where I don't feel like I necessarily have a style. It's the beat, you know, whatever, however that beat make me feel, I might sing on that motherfucker. Right. And I can't sing, but I be feeling like singing, so I'ma sing. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
Yeah.
Was that in you? Did you go to school for that? Did you learn in school? Did you go to school to just craft it together? Or?
That's what I did. I did go to school. I went to Media Tech.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay.
So I went to Media Tech just to get the technical side of it, you know what I'm saying, to get the whys. Why does this work together when you do this? Why does this?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Really start just put some fat on my brain with it, you know what I'm saying? Because I understood the sport of it, you get what I'm saying? But I want to understand the science of it, like
right.
You get what I'm saying? And then also just the history of it. Not from a fan's perspective, but from an artist's perspective. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
I agree.
really dissecting famous songs. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And stuff like that, and listening to why did this song work? You know, what key is this song in? You get what I'm saying? What is it, a sample? Is it not a sample? What's the BPM of this song? You get what I'm saying? Like really. You know, what key is this person singing in?
Right,
like you get what I'm saying? What's their vocal range? You know, start learning my own vocal range. Yeah.
All that's foreign to me. Some of it a little bit because I edit my podcast, but all that's foreign to me. So you're right. Right. Okay, so we have a pillow talk confession, but
hey, I'll give that.
Before we do the pillow talk confession, though, before we do that, we gonna ease into it. I want you to pick one confession, something of your journey that you haven't even talked about publicly.
Like musically?
Throughout
my journey. A confession. Throughout my journey. Okay, I'll say this. I'm not my favorite artist.
Really?
I'm not my favorite
Really?
artist. Nah.
Huh. Okay, why not though?
Because my music is almost I soak up game. So my music is a collection of what I soaked up, right?
Okay.
So everything I do, somebody has already did it and probably perfected it. That's why I'm trying to do it.
You
You get what I'm saying?
think
So
you have?
it might be Pimp C's cadence, but what I'm saying is it makes me out. My point in saying that is, but I don't feel like nobody's better than me.
Okay.
In music, I don't feel like nobody better than me.
Right. Okay.
But I'm not my favorite artist.
Interesting.
It's like saying Jordan is the GOAT, but LeBron is your favorite basketball
Right.
player.
Correct. Right.
You get what
right,
I'm saying?
Right.
It's like
I get you on that.
That's how I look at it like that.
Do you listen to your own music?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Driving
Yeah.
down the street,
But
cleaning the house.
it's hard for me to jam my own music. I'm listening to critique. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're right.
So I listen to it a
you're
lot,
right.
but I'm not necessarily listening to it to
See what you could have done.
I'm listening
better.
to it like, okay, I could have did this. So next time I do a song like this with this feel, I'm gonna do it like this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how I'm looking at it. You know?
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
That's true. But you gotta listen to it, enjoy it, because we all listen to it to enjoy.
But that's what it's for.
We do. I do.
Right? It's not
Yeah.
for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm thinking about the next song.
Right. That's true.
You
That's
get what
true.
I'm saying? I'm
Right.
thinking
How
about
can
the
I make
next
that
song.
better?
Yeah.
Yeah, I jam it cleaning. I turn all my windows on,
that's
and I
what's
have my favorites. You know, I got T-Squeeze, got my Froze, got my Azariyah Slimm. And of course, my favorite song comes on, and my windows are all blasted. And I didn't even know that song was going to be in rotation because I try to be nice when I'm at home with the kids.
Yeah.
But PPH came on, and I was out.
yeah.
My son came out the room and said, "What are you listening to?" What's wrong with you? Because you really think you're grown, huh? And he's like, "Who is this?" And I told him who it was. He was like, Terry better not make any song like that I have to listen to. Do you hear that? Do you understand? I was like, so yeah, my even the kiddos was like, yeah, that would be a song that is a back in the day song. It's not. It says what it is, but it ain't as vulgar as the songs are out now. So it's in the middle. It's real good.
Yeah.
But that's my favorite. That's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, PPH a little raw. It's a great
What was you
song,
thinking
though.
when you made that?
Shit, I don't know. Ain't no telling, man. Ain't no telling. The song say what the song say.
Yes, you guys got to go listen to it. If you ain't heard it, go listen to it because, man, it will become y'all's favorite song. I'll promise you. So the only pillow talk I pulled from here was from Aaron. He is out in Lubbock, and he says he only makes music to get girls.
He only makes music to get girls.
He said that is it. That is the only reason he makes music. He said he sung Happy Birthday to his Nana in a retirement home. And it just so happened there was other people there and like younger people there. And the girl was like, "Oh my God, you sound so good and you should come and do this." And he got a gig, he said, through singing Happy Birthday. But then he realized he had a nice voice. So he just started singing songs. And he said it just got him girls. He said before he ever made a song, he never got a girl. So he's one of those type of people.
Oh yeah, I could dig that. Because to be honest, if I could sing, if I could like really like blow, like really
5 heartbeats,
sing,
huh?
and everybody like, "Dang, what you sound good?" Oh yeah, man, I'm singing. I'm not talking. Everything I got to say, I'm singing to you. I'm singing it to you.
Going down the street, in the grocery store, everything.
Yeah. So yeah, I dig his logic. Yeah,
I did. I like that one. That was the only good pillow talk. The other ones were just goofy, but that was the really good one. And I was like, honesty. I was like, okay, thank you for being honest, Aaron, out in Lubbock. What lessons came out of I guess the music that you carry into your music today? What lessons have you learned that you carry into your music today?
Originality, you know, just that like story. You know what I'm saying? Like we all you know, we humans in general are tribal, so we gon' do what we see what we see each other do. Right. And music is not excluded from that. That's just the experience. That's just the human experience. So, but still, you know, nobody has seen what you seen, the way you seen it.
Correct.
So I always keep that in mind. And just like tell your story. You know what I'm saying? Tell the story you want to tell. You know,
That's
it ain't got to be your story, but just the story you want to tell. You know
That's good advice.
Yeah.
I don't know if Squeeze told you that I started doing some spoken word. So I'm going to work on a spoken word album for next year. Because I really like spoken word, but I have that shyness that I don't know if I don't know about getting on stage and saying it to somebody, but I know I want to do it. So I was like, you know what, why not? I got all this at my disposal. Why not do a spoken word?
Yeah, I could do it.
I think that'd be cool.
I like spoken word.
All the things that's in this head and all the things I talked to him about, I think my spoken word would be pretty interesting.
Yeah,
like you said.
I think you should shoot for that.
Things that I've experienced in life, because I've experienced some things that will probably put a person down.
But you know what? That's the beauty of it.
Right.
Right. So like that's the, and that's why they say when it comes to art in general, whether it's actual like you painting, creating music, whatever it is, like any type of creative. I don't know the word. You know what I'm saying? Anything that
like
you have to sit down and make something out of nothing. You like people who have experienced the I guess the more people that have had more undesirable experiences than the norm. You know what I'm saying? They usually make the better product. They create the better. You know
I agree.
What I'm
Yep. I agree.
I feel like that's the beauty in it. You know what I'm saying? That's the beauty of art because it's therapeutic too. You know, like spoken word, that's art, poetry, all that's art. You know what I'm saying? It's, if you look at it, if you do that, it's art to you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right. Yep.
If you do it, it's art. You know what I'm saying?
It's therapeutic.
Right, and it's therapeutic at the same time. You know, you're able to express things in creative ways. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
So,
yep.
Yeah,
I do. The first spoken word I did, I actually agree. I agree. Yeah. Like you got Mary J. Blige, you know, we all like Mary J. when she's going through stuff, right?
Right. That is so
but when she's the happy Mary J., we like, oh, come on, girl. Come on, get back to going through something.
Right. She get the dancing.
Exactly.
Hey, next song.
Yes. And I love you, Mary J., but we would love that you happy, but go through something, you know. Did you just get shot and killed off the show? Give us that heartbreak. No. So, switching to heart to heart. When you're off the mic, what keeps you grounded? Do you have any rituals? Do you have, you know?
It's a lot of stuff. Well, you know, and I'm a man of God, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know.
Amen.
I might not look like it, might not seem like it would, you know, as far as my moral compass, anything like that. Whatever I deem bad or deem wrong, it's not gonna be emotional, you know what I'm saying? Because I believe in a higher power, you know. So you know, of course, I'm an avid reader, of course, the Bible, but you know, books, novels, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Read that, just little daily workout routines, you know what I'm saying? Yep. Make sure I get enough sleep, you know, just...
People don't think that's so important.
Drink enough water.
So important to get sleep.
It ain't got to be complicated, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Get you some rest.
Stuff that you should be doing anyway, right? Just
you know, do some little strength training. You do a little 5-10 minute strength training. It ain't about the muscle, it's about the strength.
Right,
you know
exactly.
What I'm saying?
And about the health.
It's about the health, right, you know, so... There's things like that, you know, dealing with my kids, you know what I'm saying, raising them, you know, I'm a family man.
The babies, family man. You're a family man.
So, you know, life, I got a life, you know what I'm saying? I'm a father, I'm a husband, I'm a partner, a brother, a son, an uncle, a nephew, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what I'm on.
Right, so you really just live your life.
Live my life,
to the best, truest of yourself. In the midst of the hustle and the noise, do you think, where do I want to be as an artist in the next 2 years, next 3 years? Where do you see yourself?
To be honest, I don't care.
Okay.
Like in that sense, right? Because I really love to do it. I really love to do it. So I'm already at wherever I'm at in it, that's where I want to be.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's really about the art. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I got a life. You know what I'm saying? So it I'm not dependent on that to survive. I'm not. You get what I'm saying? Like,
right.
They gonna get some money. They gonna get some money
true.
regardless. You know
True.
what I'm saying? So it ain't. You know, I ain't. Yeah, it's about being content, but still having that fire and that desire. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just, you know, see.
And when you are content, you can do this forever.
Yeah, you got to be great every day.
Yeah, not just
So
2 or 3
you know
days, guys.
saying?
Y'all hear that? Every day.
You gotta be great every day. Every day. You just gotta be a great nigga, a great person.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Just being a solid person every day. So it's, you know, that's the reward. Shit. You know, what way beside I'd rather be real than rich.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't need that drama.
Yeah.
Just give me the realness. I totally agree with that. That's why I said it doesn't, you know, being real, I've noticed that it's very lonely if you don't situate yourself with other real people.
Yeah, because, you know, the real is few and far in between.
Very few.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's why I say, man, you gotta treat good people good. Like you can't do them. You meet somebody, you find somebody that's solid 100. You gotta do them right so they stay that way.
Amen. I agree. I agree.
Especially if you feel like you real and the realness in you supposed to make you keep it real with somebody that you recognize as real. You get what I'm saying? If you can't keep it real with a real nigga, you're not real. That's what make the fake niggas fake niggas.
Boom.
The bullshit motherfucker.
Thank you.
Bullshit.
That's what I was gonna say, guys. And again, what you said was you got to keep it real with the real people.
Right.
Keeping it real does not mean having yourself wide open for everybody. That's not keeping it real.
Nah.
Keeping it real. People think, oh, I'm keeping it real, so I'm gonna tell everybody I do this. No, why? Nah. That's not keeping it real. That's not what we say. That's not a woke thing. That's not a keeping it real thing. Keeping it real, like you said, is keeping it real with the people who keep it real with you.
Yeah.
See, I like that. Yeah. You need to make a T-shirt.
And then, you know, if you just solid like that, be real. If you can't be with you can't be around somebody that's fake. You're not going to even be able to be around them to be fake with them.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? So you going once you like you keep it 100 like with the solid people, like you gonna build them solid foundations and relationships throughout your life. You know what I'm saying? And just because a person leave, it don't mean they not 100. It don't mean they don't make them not real because they leave. It's why they leave, when they leave, how they leave. That's what make it. You know what I'm saying? Because one of the first rules I feel like for me, you know, it's about acceptance, right?
Yeah.
So if I whatever you come with you, off me being real, if I'm a fuck with you, I'm gonna fuck with you with everything that comes with you.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Just don't take from me. Don't take from me like if and you know I need it.
Correct.
Right.
Absolutely.
Don't do nothing. As long as you don't do nothing, no type of malice. Mistakes are gonna be mistakes. You gonna misspeak sometime. You gonna step on my toe sometime. I'm gonna step on your toe sometime.
Yep.
I'm gonna cross your line. You gonna cross my line. That don't make you not real to me. You get what I'm saying?
Right, because you took accountability for what you did.
And it's your intentions. You get what I'm saying?
Correct.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, that's what make the real, you know.
That's true.
Don't let me get to preach.
Preach on. Alrighty, so quick rapid fire. If you could tell your younger self one thing, what would it be?
Man, listen to somebody, bro. Listen to somebody.
That is a big word.
Not Superman. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen. That's what I would tell myself. Listen.
I believe that's what the world is missing. We don't listen to each other. Yeah. We only listen so we can one-up you, so our story can be bigger, so I can go and talk about, not me, myself, so people can go and talk about it. That's the only reason people hear what you're saying. Listen to what you're saying. But we don't listen to each other to do better. We don't listen to be greater.
We don't listen to learn.
We don't listen to learn.
Yeah.
Not one bit, and that's why I think we are where we are.
You know what it is? It's emotionalism. That's what I think.
Okay.
I think it's emotionalism. You know, constructive criticism don't exist no more. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody tell you something about yourself, whether they wrong or right, it don't even matter. You don't want to hear it.
Correct. You're not gonna do it.
You don't, cause you ain't trying to hear that shit. And you might end up doing it, but in that moment, that shit hurt your feelings.
Correct. Yeah.
That's just the bottom line. Shit hurt your feelings.
Yes.
Motherfuckers don't want to say that shit.
Yes,
Your feelings are hurt.
Yes.
I'll tell a nigga. I'll tell like, bro, you kind of hurt my. I'll say it in a joke. I remember.
Right.
I bet Kinfo don't even remember this. It went off on me one day. And that nigga really kind of hurt me, so I let the nigga joke away like, damn, Kinfo, all right. Damn, nigga hurt my feelings and shit, but nigga, I was for real.
Right.
But I'm a real nigga.
Right.
So I know not to get mad just because of how I feel in that moment. Like, I don't, you got to control your ego, not your ego control you.
Amen.
And we all got egos. We all feel some type of way about ourselves. If you love yourself, you're going to have a certain bias to yourself. Right. So you don't want to hear that shit.
That's true. You really don't.
I don't know nobody who want to be told. And if they act like, tell me something you don't like about me, it's a setup, nigga. It's a trick question, nigga. Don't do it, nigga. It's $2 to hell, nigga. That's all they giving you, bro.
I'm not going to ask that question, just like I'm going to tell you, don't you ask me that question. Because if you ask me that question and I tell you.
I'm give you a list. I'm give you a laundry list.
Correct. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to give you the laundry list to make you better. I have learned that to tell somebody something, you got to do it in a positive way to, hey, you can improve on this. I bet you if you do this, you can get more of this, or you can, it's ways that you have to tell people stuff. Because you're right. You can't tell anybody about themselves.
What's the saying? What's that saying? It's like saying the right thing the wrong way it's even worse than saying the wrong thing.
Correct.
You get what I'm saying? And when you think about it, like when you talking to somebody, especially somebody you care about, if you giving them some type of constructive criticism, you doing it for the better of them. You get what I'm saying? Like you have to think about, like, you don't want to put that person in a position to have to defend themselves.
Right, to block. Yep, you're right.
To have to protect their image.
I've had to learn that. So
you have to learn how to say it to them.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? So, and especially with somebody like you have a relationship with, friendship, what family member, anything. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You have to allow that person to be that person and deal with them on their level when you're talking to them. If you're trying to communicate to something to them, you got to meet them where they at.
You're right.
You get what I'm saying?
And that's a learning skill that you have to learn. Right.
But this will help. This will help me. Before I say it, I always ask myself, do I practice what I'm about to preach?
Right. Okay.
If I don't practice what I'm about to preach, I put that in the toolbox so I can start practicing that shit. And if it come up again, I let that person know, like, hey, bro, I dealt with that same shit. This how I got through it, bro.
Right.
You got your own way. I'm just giving you a suggestion on how I did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
and
good.
leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta. You be. You know what, nigga? Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you, nigga.
It is the truth.
But that goes into, the macking. You get what I'm saying? That's macking.
Right.
People think macking, you get that dirty stigma, like it does. Macking ain't running game.
Correct.
Running game is I'm telling you what you want to hear.
Absolutely.
Macking, I'm telling you what you need to hear, but the way you want to hear it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
So saying it so you can understand.
Yeah, I'm giving you some real. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put you in no spot. I ain't gonna put you in no position. And that's how I operate with people. I don't want to put you in no position where you can't be your clear-minded self.
Absolutely. And that's when I say, when you lie to me, you took away my thought process. Who cares what we're talking about? The point is you lied. So therefore, basically you said what you're thinking is crazy. So you want me to think I'm crazy. You're taking away just let me know you did what you did or what happened so I can process it the correct way. Because now you lied to me. So now I want to punch you in your throat. And that's not the correct way. So now people's thinking I'm fighting because of what you told me, when in reality, it's just because you lied to me.
And I ain't gonna go too deep into my life on that, but I learned that, you know what I'm saying. I went through something, and it wasn't even what I did; it's the fact I lied about it.
Right. Correct.
That was the kicker.
Yep. Oh, definitely.
That was the kicker.
Oh, I totally agree. Being a human, being a woman, it is the truth. That's what me and mine talk about all the time. When you tell me you're leaving, and then I call you back and it's been 30 minutes, all you gotta say was, I was just finishing up this. Don't say, oh, hey, I'm leaving now, and you're not anywhere near getting in the car. Yes, little bitty stuff, but the fact that you just lied, because now I'm preparing for your arrival in 10 minutes, or now I'm getting dressed and I'm waiting outside. My daughter does that really good. Oh yeah, Mom, here I come. And now I'm dressed, ready outside. I'm outside. I done locked up the house. I done did everything.
You gotta know who you did with.
You're right. You're right. And now
that's why I said you gotta let people be who they are.
That is what I'm learning.
So you can't, right? The way you say, you can say the cheeseburger is on the table.
Yes.
And I can say the same sentence, but it's not what you mean by it. You could say, you could be meaning like, why the fuck is that cheeseburger is on the table?
Right,
and I could be saying it like, I'm finna eat this cheeseburger that's on the table.
That's so
and
true.
And you can tell in the I guess the cadence of the phrase from the individual. You get what I'm saying? And that's how you got to deal with people. Like whoever that person is, if you know how they are, how they move, so you know what they mean. That's what you listen to.
True.
You listen to their pattern. So then you associate their pattern to their words, and then you know what they mean when they say this. Like, okay, it's probably gonna take this person X amount of minutes, because that's how long they usually take.
And
it
that
stop you from getting mad.
And it did. And OMG, when I have really relinquished power, let's just say the nice way, relinquish power, you're absolutely correct. I chill. Now I'm like, oh, okay. It's really nice to let somebody else have power over certain things that does not. So yeah, I definitely understand what you mean. Let people be them, and your life is so much easier. It's so much calmer. You're not agitated, not even mad. Again, you're not even mad at the situation. You're just agitated. But you're right, less stress. So the only thing that stresses me out now is work. That's it. I don't let anybody else stress me out. Work is the only thing.
Yeah.
I have learned 48 years. I'm learning. And like you said earlier, be great every day. So every day you're learning something, and you're taking it in, and you're practicing what you learn. I hate the word try. So when I talk to people, sometimes they look at me like I'm weird, because I say, I'm practicing to make sure my garden is completely, fully developed in 2026. Yeah. And they look at me, and I say practice, because that's what I'm doing. I'm not trying it. I'm actually doing the work. Now, if it pans out because of my fertilizer or because of the weather, or that's different. But I'm practicing to make my garden better every season. Yeah. So that's what I use. I use practicing instead of trying, because that word is just, I
can dig that.
Yeah. I try to build a robot one day. That's how you use the word try.
You're already putting failure in it.
Because I didn't complete the robot. The robot looked like, but I was in school, you know what I mean? When you're in school, that's what you try to do.
Did it. Like
I did.
Like,
you're right.
So it's like if it's not something that's to be purchased, right? It's not something to be purchased. So you can't purchase, because we're talking about relationships and people, just how you deal with people. That's not something you can purchase.
True.
Like that dynamic. You get what I'm saying? You don't get to pick what you have with a person.
That's true.
You get what I'm saying?
True.
You don't get to.
You don't.
You have to shape it with time. However, it could be 30 minutes, it could be 30 days, it could be 30 years. It's still in that allotted time, you are doing things for whatever this transaction is, to work out in your favor.
Right.
And that's the payment for it. that's the payment for it. So
true.
it's just like if a nigga, like you say, oh boy, he started singing. You get what I'm saying? And he noticed, okay, singing, that's how I get. That's not something you can buy.
Right.
That's something you have to live and experience and get that game. Like, okay, this is how I get girls.
Exactly.
By singing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I told my old lady that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can want what you want from me, but you have to know how to get it from me.
Right.
And it's the same thing.
That's
Whatever I want from you, I gotta pay attention to what you respond to in order to get what I want from you, without being manipulative, without trickery.
Exactly. Doing it with love. Just saying, okay.
Really, what I'm talking about is boundaries.
Absolutely, I totally agree with boundaries.
That's what we really talking about.
All of it.
Boundaries, right? Okay, this is okay. So when I do this, it go right. When I do this, it go left. Okay, boom. I don't look at her like, oh damn, why she tripping on that? Why she tripping on that? Or she don't look at me, why he tripping? Like, okay, this is him though.
Right.
This
you
is
know
how
who your
he
person
moves.
is.
So if I just she get up one day and walk around the house, notice I'm gone. I've been gone 2 hours. She ain't know I've been gone.
Right.
She know that's me though. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That's me. That's how he. That's what he do. So she called. I went to the store. You ain't living out. Oh my bad. Cause she know I just go.
Get up and dip.
I just up and go. I don't even be thinking like, okay, I'm finna go whoop to whoop. If it's something in that moment, I'm just finna. You know what I'm saying? I might run to the store and it'll talking to squeeze. All right, I'm finna pull up over there. Now 3-4 hours and pass.
Now you getting the phone call.
You know what I'm saying? It be some shit like that.
Right,
you know
exactly.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, but she knows that. She knows exactly that you're gonna be okay.
Right.
He's there.
So
he's there.
About not trying to make a person what you want them to be, because they can give you what you want, but it's gonna be how they do it. You know what I'm saying? So what you have to communicate with the person is how to give them what they want. That's how you get what you want. You know what I'm saying? Once you know how to get what they want, okay, hey, this is what you want. Well, if you want this, I want this. You know what I'm saying? Now we bargaining. Now we negotiating.
Compromise.
Now we compromising. You get what I'm saying?
That's how you know a relationship is supposed to be there, because both of you agree to compromise.
Right.
Yeah, maybe I don't want to sit up until 1 o'clock in the morning watching this show, but I know if I do, then I know this weekend I get to have you come do everything you know I want to do. It's compromise.
Right.
And those are the best relationships. I've been in a few, so I know what compromise looks like and what it doesn't. My current relationship, compromise all day long.
Yeah.
You know, I did a podcast on dating artists, dating people in the industry, and exactly everybody at work, they're like, what do you mean your boyfriend was at the studio? Or they'll hear my conversation, him leaving the studio at 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. And you know, and I'm saying, oh, you know, what are you gonna do? And they're like, he was at the studio all night? Yeah. What do you mean? I'm like, what do you mean?
Why you motherfucking bed?
Right. Well,
that's what I meant.
So I do say that at work. I'm just being nice on this podcast because at work I do say that. No. I'm just saying yes, because I'm at work, and yes, I do say the real words. But in reality, I'd be like, yeah. So what you mean? I know where he's at. Just because your man can't do that does not mean that every man in the world, and that's what I really hit them with. So then they get mad and they walk off. So I'm a nice, nasty kind of type person. Sometimes they catch me at 6:30 in the morning after he gets home saying, okay, I'm gonna go to bed. You know what I mean? So I'm like, so it's I think it's just about respect, communication, compromise. The word I said earlier about you, determination. All that wrapped into anything you do, relationship, situationship, business. That's how it's going to be wonderful. And like you said, putting God first in everything you do.
Yeah, absolutely.
See, I think that's wonderful.
Absolutely.
Okay, so one song that is not yours, since you are not your favorite artist, that you wish you wrote.
Just one? You want to go?
Okay, give me two then.
Two songs. Oh my God. Luther. Superstar. I think it's kind of Superstar. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I'm just gonna write it down so I can play it.
That's a song. Yeah. Man, that's a hard song. Actually, it's 2 Luther songs, but the second song is actually not Luther.
Okay.
Right? It's I Can't Wait, Love Won't Let Me Wait. So, you know, Luther, when Luther sung that song, that's a cover of a song. That song is older than that. It's another dude. He did it like in the 70s. And the way he sung it, and you actually hear just the real art like that, man, I can't even think of his name right now. But,
I'm gonna find it, and you know, you guys, you
with
already
them 2
know.
songs,
I'm gonna play them.
If I could have wrote them songs,
really,
right? Because I'm a writer, I'm a songwriter, so I don't just write rap songs. I can write R&B.
Right.
I can write anything. You know.
Have you written for somebody? Anybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
I wrote for an R&B artist out there in Houston.
Oh,
for a couple
nice.
of years. But yeah, I write. You know, I do poetry, all that. Just, you know.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Well, I appreciate you sharing your journey with us, from roots to rhythms, confessions to empowerments.
Yeah.
For our listeners, let them know, where can they find you? Where can they support?
Azariyah Slimm on all social media. It's AZARIYAHSLIMM. Azariyah Slimm. On Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
Everywhere.
Anything you can go on Spotify, whatever, Apple Music. Yeah, Azariyah Slimm.
You guys go check it out. Go check out, of course, my favorite song, PPH. Y'all go check out Cartier Lens. Is that?
Tears Behind Cartier.
Tears Behind Cartier Lens. Of course, I know y'all heard a little
Cartier,
snippet with
she saying
us.
it the right way, Cartier. Cartier. Cartier.
Exactly, and exactly. Don't you say it. Don't you start it. Don't you start it. Don't you start it. Because he's going to ask me, where do you live? I live in Lancaster. Don't even start.
And she came all the way from California. She came all the way from Lancaster, California.
I know, that's what everybody says. Everybody says it is Lancaster. It is not spelled that way. You know what? I'm going to ask somebody that's been living here for...
Lancaster. Where you at? Lancaster.
I'm going to ask somebody. I'm going to go to the library or somewhere like that, the post office, and get somebody, an older person that's been living here for so long. And I want to see how they pronounce it. That's like living here all their life. I wonder where I can go to find that, huh?
City Park or something. Go to the rec. Old people up there doing their aerobics.
See, I went to the rec center, and you're right. I'm going to go back to the rec center, and I'm going to ask her, what city are we in? You're right, because it was an older lady, and I guarantee you she's lived there for all her life. So I'm going to go and ask her. Alrighty, so gifts.
They might say Lancaster.
I want to. I want to know what they're going to say. And I'm going to ask her how long she's been living here.
Us hoods, us hardy R's, goddamn. Hey, man. You know, it's urbanites.
Say
Lancaster. It's Lancaster.
I have been here now. You're right, because I've been here my whole life. My best friend's grandparents live in Lancaster. So I met her when I was in the 9th grade. So we've been best friends, you know, and she says that too. And I'm like, girl, where is that? I used to always ask her, where is that? Can I go with you one day? And she took me there, and it was nothing but dirt. This is when I graduated in high school in 95. So imagine that. That's back in 91, 92. Off of Bear Creek Road, nothing but dirt. Their house was the only house on the corner after 2 miles? The very first left turn.
There used to be number fields.
Nothing but dirt. I remember that. Only the gas station right there at Bear Creek. So yes, but thank you so much again.
That's what on the other side it is off of Bear Creek.
Yeah, part of it, because then it goes into...
That's like the back.
Correct.
It's still empty like this. See down there.
It is. But you know, all that was empty. I remember going down 35. I remember saying, man, girl, I'm going to have to stop for some food in a minute, because I came all the way from Arlington. And I would come all the way out here as, you know, a young girl, of course, driving, or parents would take you. My parents would be like, I'm not leaving. I'm staying right out here with you for 2 hours, because it took us an hour to get here. But yeah, those were the days.
It's a little old journey.
Yeah, it was. And now I live here, so it's kind of interesting. Yeah. You know? Full circle, right?
Yeah, it's a cool little area.
It is. I love Lancaster. I would love to get some land out here. I would like to stay out here and just do the land, but the land's so expensive. I want to give me at least an acre.
There's always some land to be bought somewhere.
I know. I'm looking for it too.
Somewhere.
I'm gonna snatch it up. I need to start working for myself so I don't have to drive all the way to Fort Worth, North Side for work from Lancaster. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's my drive every day.
I don't even go that way unless I'm going to like the parks, like the mall or something.
Yes, I pass that
or I'm
every
visiting
day.
somebody. I don't even go that. I go north and south.
That's true once you move over here because I don't do anything in Arlington. People say, hey, do you want to come to Arlington? Number one, I drove that way going to work and drove back. So heck to the no. I'm not coming back. Exactly. Yeah. I don't go to Arlington. I don't go to Mansfield. I used to live in Mansfield. Yeah. I don't go that direction at all once I moved over here. Yeah. Everything is Dallas. Everything is, like you said, everything is over here.
Yeah, I stay within my county line.
I do too.
Yeah, I stay within my city limits. Hey,
I do too. Hey. I do too.
I gotta know how they,
That is so true.
I need to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is so true. So leave the people with something. Leave them with some closing words.
Some closing words.
Yeah.
Hey man, that's some closing word. I can't even think of that right now. Man, put God first.
Amen. You need help. Understanding. Learn to listen because he will talk back. If you talk to him, he will talk back. Plenty of days I hear Destiny. I'm looking. I'm like, dang, you heard that, didn't you? Okay, I'm not going to do it. I hear you. I'm not going to do it. Y'all make sure you go follow him. Yeah, exactly. You hear that. Y'all hear that. Stop doing what you're doing. But put God first. Amen. That's it. Make sure you go follow Azariyah Slimm on YouTube, on all streaming platforms. Make sure you go follow Let's Talk at Pillow Talk on IG. Let's Talk About It on YouTube. And until next time, guys, sleep soft.